Let's go ahead and start on easy pose Sukhasana. Make sure your back is nice and straight, your eyes closed. We start to shift our breath, deeply inhaling through the nose, deeply exhaling throughout the nose as well, the Ujjayi breath. Just start to feel the space, the shape with that nice, even, smooth breath. Best you can, just try to keep your focus, your attention inward. And then from here, we're going to start to bring the arms all the way up into the sky. We're going to get a nice stretch, lengthening your spine. And then easy fold down from your hips. We're going to crawl the fingertips out and get that nice. And then just noticing the different sensations throughout your body, how the body's feeling today. Keep spreading the breath nice and even. Just walk your hands back. And then we're going to go ahead and grab your right foot with both hands. You can also use a strap or a towel. Get that nice stretch in the back of the leg. Even breath. Nice focus. Switch the hand position. Left hand grab out of right foot. Now let's stretch the right arm towards the back. Look over the right shoulder. Couple nice deep breaths in here. Once again, come back to the center. Grab the foot, both hands. Draw the shin towards the face. And then let's switch. We're going to grab the left foot, both hands. Get that nice stretch. Nothing extreme, just warming up. When you're ready, switch. Right hand grab out of left foot. Left arm to the back. Look over the left shoulder. Deep twist. Get back to the center. Let's grab the left foot with both hands. Draw your shin towards the face. Just as it feels perfect. Good. And then release. Go ahead and grab the back of your knees now. Bring your forehead towards the knees. Stretch the legs up on the inhale. Exhale. Inhale up, stretch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, easy fold. Stretch. Fold. This time as you stretch, try to keep your legs up if possible. Release the back of the legs. Stretch your arms. Nice, strong center. Couple deep breaths in here. Breathing with ease. Good. Let's go ahead. Start to warm up those wrists. So grab the end of your right fingers. Open the right wrist. Let it breathe. Good. And then the opposite. Grab the outer part of the right hand. Bend the wrist inwards. Couple breaths. Good. Let's switch. Grab the outer part of the left fingers. Open up the left wrist. Let the energy flow. And then bend it inward now. Just with sensitivity. Stay connected to the sensation. Now let's do a couple of circles with the wrist. Loosen up. One direction, then change. So the flexibility on your shoulders depends on the flexibility on the wrists. So automatically as you open up those wrists, you open the shoulders. And then we're going to go ahead and shift now into our hands and our knees. We're going to get into all fours. Knees and feet the width of the hips. Hands about shoulder distance apart. And let's go into our first downward facing dog. Even breath, spread. Shift over now to plank. Lower halfway. Push up. Tailbone to the sky. Downward dog. Again, plank. Lower halfway. Push up. Tailbone up. Downward dog. One more time. Come over to plank. Lower halfway. This time upper dog. Just you open up the back as you bend the back till it feels good. Open the heart. One more breath. Go back to low plank if you want. Push up. Back to downward facing dog. Couple nice deep breaths in here. As the tailbone is reaching high towards the sky, the fingers spread. Look between the hands. Slightly jump or walk to the front. Halfway up. On exhale, fold. You let the next inhale take you all the way up to stand. Encircle the arms, see your palms as they merge. Bring the palms to the heart center. Take a moment to spread your toes. Observe how you're standing currently today. Feel that sense of appreciation and gratitude. Arms reach into the sky on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Come halfway up. Lightly hop or just walk to plank. Lower smooth. Upper dog. You can go back to low plank, push up to downward dog. Remember, you can always modify if you need to use your knees. So let's try 3 more rounds of Surya A, Surya Namaskar A, synchronizing breath with movement. Deep inhale, looking where you're going. Lightly hop or just walk to front. Come halfway up. Fold. All the way up to stand and let the breath begin and end the movement. Palms to the heart center. Arms floating back to the sky. Exhale, easy fold. Coming halfway up. Lightly jump or walk to plank. Lower without collapsing. Upper facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Keep spreading the breath. Nice and even. Keep your focus, concentration. Good. Look where you're going. Jump or walk front. Coming halfway up. Exhale, fold. Press to stand in a deep inhale. Palms to your heart center. Arms floating back to the sky. Begin and end with the breath. Exhale, easy fold. Chest out, length. Walk or jump back to plank. Lower without collapsing. Upper dog. Push up to downward facing dog. Okay, 3 deep breaths in here before our last round. 2, 1. Easy. Jump or walk front. Come halfway up. Fold. Press to stand. Begin and end with the breath. Palms to heart center. Arms floating back to the sky. Fold. Chest out, length. Jump or walk back. Lower easy. Upper dog. Pushing up. Downward facing dog. Just keep your attention inwards. Notice the shift. A couple more deep breaths. Even breath. From here, look between the hands. Lightly hop or walk to the front. Come halfway up. Easy fold. Press all the way up to standing. Arms down by your side. I'm just going to turn so you can see me better here. But you can stand in front of the mat. Just horse stance. So feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Squatting. Hands on the inside of the knees. Take 1 deep inhale. And on exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Come to center. Twist over to the left. Back to center. Twist over to the right. Center. Twist to the left last time. Hold it 2, 1. Breathe in. Come to center. Twist over to the right. Hold it for a couple of breaths. Gently push the left knee open. And then back to the middle. Place your forearms over your quadriceps. Tip of thumb index together. And then just let your seat bones descend as you squat to the degree that feels good while you lift your heart and you breathe. Find that sweet spot. Not too much, but just good enough. Good. Fingertips to the ground. Heel toe your feet. And I'm going to switch to the back of the mat again. So you can either squat, yogi squat malasana. Or if you want to work more on the arm balance, we can do crow. Either one, it's equally powerful. So you choose arms or hips. So either crow or squat. And then come back to plank, walk or jump. Upper dog. Downward dog. Bring your right leg up. Stretch right foot between the hands. Inhale, come out to that first warrior. Open to the second warrior. Surfer's pose, hollow fist. Bend the back, open the chest. Horse stance, squat. Twist to the right. Let's go to the runner's lunge. On an inhale, press up to crescent. All synchronized with the breath. Through the exhale, let's go to plank. And lower, same exhale. Upper dog. Downward dog. Left leg up. Left foot between hands. Same pose as opposite side. Come up. First warrior. Second warrior. Surfer's pose. Catching your wave. Hollow fist. Bend the back. Horse stance. Squat. Twist. Left. Runner's lunge. Inhale to crescent. Let's go back to plank. Down through that vinyasa. Upper dog. To downward dog. We're going to try to work on that flow. Most important, it's make sure you're not rushing. You get that nice sort of like rhythm with your breath, but without feeling like you're rushing, running out of breath. It's all about synchronizing breath and movement. Look between the hands. Bend the knees, squat, and then jump. And see if you can land on the squatting, if possible. Or, optional, instead of jumping to the squat, you can jump into the crow. So, whichever you're choosing. 2, 1, jump back. Upward dog. 2, downward dog. Like we rehearsed last round. Right leg up, step right foot between the hands. Come up to the first warrior. Second warrior. Surfer's pose, open up. Horse stance, twist. Runner's lunge. Coming up to crescent. On the exhale, back to plank, down slow and easy. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left side, left leg up. Left foot between the hands. Inhale, first warrior. Exhale, second warrior. Inhale, surfer's pose. Exhale, horse stance. Twist, look over left side to runner's lunge. And on the inhale, press up to crescent. Going back to plank. Down through the vinyasa. Upper dog. 2, downward dog. Good. Steady and calm, focus, even breath. Look where you're going. You're going to either hop into the squatting or jump into the crow. Your choice. Couple breaths. Back to plank. Upward dog. You can push up to downward dog. Right leg up. Right foot between the hands. Inhale, first warrior. Exhale, second warrior. Inhale, catch your wave. Exhale, horse stance, twist to runner's lunge. Inhale up to crescent. Back to plank. Down on the exhale. Upper dog. Downward dog. Left side, left leg up. Left foot between hands. First warrior. Second warrior. Surface pose. Horse stance. Twist over to the left. Runner's lunge. Inhale all the way up to crescent, back to plank, down without collapsing, upper facing dog, to downward facing dog. Good. Release your knees down to the mat, knees and feet the width of the hips. Keep your hips above the knees gently. Bring your forehead down to the ground. And then just crawl your fingertips out as far as they go as you stretch your arms. Let your heart center sink towards the floor. So the shoulder blades sort of like collapse towards the middle part of the back. The heart center opens. Good. 3 more breaths. Breathing evenly. Crawl gently your hands under your shoulders. Go back to plank, feet together. Side plank on the left side. Lift that right knee towards the chest. Hook the right big toe. Stretch the right leg out to the right. Open the chest. Flex the left heel. Breathe. 2, 1. Back to side plank. Open. Come to plank. Draw now your right knee to the chest. Step the right foot between the hands. Release the left knee down. Lift up the heart. Sit back. Stretch right leg. Again, rebend the right knee. Open the chest. Sit back. Stretch right leg. One more time. Rebend the right knee. Sit back. Stretch left leg. This time hold it here. You can grab your foot. Optional. Fall over that right leg. Breathe. Just to that space that feels perfect for you. Good. Rebend the right knee. Tuck your left toes under runner's lunge. Come up to crescent. Bring the palms together in front of the heart. Spread your arms as wide open as you can till the head back. See how much you can open up the heart space here as your left hip slowly descends and you breathe. Couple more deep breaths. You bring your arms up. We're going to bring now the hands down to the floor, right hand inside the right foot. Good. And then you turn the fingers towards the sides, and you're going to start to walk the finger out to the side. Stretch the arms like T shape. Let the chest, front part of the spine, left hip sink toward the floor gradually without overdoing it. Just find that perfect spot. Breathe. Walk the hands back under the shoulders. Release the left knee to the ground. Iguana pose. Right knee between the hands, seat of the right heel. Curl the fingertips beside the hips. Some of you can bend the elbows, palms facing up. Some of you can bring your arms up, interlock the fingers as you get that nice stretch across the left hip. Hands down, bring your forehead close to the earth. Relax your arms. Take 3 deep breaths in here. Even breath. Slowly start walking the hands under the shoulders. Lift the right knee off the floor. Place your right foot between the hands once again. And this time, just bend the elbows next to your ribs, palms facing up. Continue the action of the left hip descending toward the floor. Nice and full breath. Good. Interlock all the fingers except for the index. Reach the arms up. Roll the shoulders open. One more breath. Good. Hands to the floor, and this is the main pose in this sequence here. It's called Hanumanasana, or deep splits. So take your time and slide that right heel off the mat as far as you can. Stay on your left kneecap, left quadriceps, just so you're on the green. It's not about how much, how far. I've been practicing for over 30 years, and I've been never even close to get my full splits, just because I combine with so many other activities, but just good enough. And then let's try it now gently to go back to downward dog. Bring your right leg out, open right hip, roll over, tripod back bend. Bring your right palm to the chest, press the chest against the palm, feel that heartbeat. Okay, let's go back to downward dog, maybe one leg vinyasa. Stretch right leg, the right leg floating, lower easy. Upper facing dog. Good. Push up, downward dog. Slowly start to bring your feet together. Shift to plank, side plank on the right side. Roll out of edge of the right foot. Hook your left big toe maybe. Stretch left leg out parallel to the floor. Flex the right heel. Length the front of the spine. Breathe. Good. And then back to plank. Left knee to chest. Step left foot between the hands. Good. Come up to crescent. Open your arms as wide as you can. Open your heart as wide as you can. Open your throat. Open those main channels, energy centers in the front part of the body. Arms reaching high. Hands to the floor. Start walking the hands out to the mat to the sides. Your arms like T shape. Let the front part of the body descend. Just mindful. Breathe. A couple more deep breaths in here. And then crawl the fingers onto the shoulders. Release right knee. Sit back, stretch left leg. Rebend the left knee. Sit back with the right heel, stretch left leg. One more time, bend the left knee again, deep. Sit back with the right heel, feels good. Stretch. Bend the knee. Good. Place your left knee between your hands for the Iguana pose. Curl the fingertips beside the hips. Optional. Interlock fingers, arms up. Breathe in. If you need to, keep your hands on the floor. Good. Now gentle, bring your forehead down to your mat. Relax your arms. Couple deep breaths in here. Good. Slowly come up. Lift up, left knee off the ground. Place the left foot between the hands. Bend the elbows next to your ribs, palms facing up. Breathe. Bring your arms up, interlock the fingers except for the index. 3 deep breaths in here. Open up the chest. Good. Hands down. Take your time for Hanumanasana or deep splits. And maybe this side's a little bit more rigid, a little bit more restricted. That's okay. Again, doesn't matter how far. Just find that sweet spot. It's all about intention. Good. Breathing. Now, as smooth as possible, let's try to go to downward dog once again. Bring the left leg up. Spread the left hip open. Tripod back bend. Good. Left palm, you can bring your left palm to your chest and open. Good. Let's go back. One leg vinyasa. Maybe left leg floating. Lower without collapsing. Upper dog. 2 downward facing dog. Great. Couple deep breaths in here. And then go ahead and bring your right leg up. Step right foot between the hands. Press up to crescent. And then slowly try to place your left ankle bone over the right kneecap. So it looks like the number 4 shape. Just for a moment, open the left hip. Good. Squeeze the left knee close to chest, both hands. Right hand to the right hip. Hook your left big toe. Stretch the left leg. Stretch, breathe. Right leg nice and tall. Squeeze the left knee close to chest. Grab the top of the left foot with the left hand. Left knee down next to the right one. Start to draw the left knee back. Kick the left foot away from you. Reach with the right arm to the front. Dancing Shiva. Slowly squeeze the left knee back to chest. Bring the left foot down. Reach your arms high into the sky. On an exhale, easy fold. Let's go back to the squatting. You should feel really good at this point. And then see if you can wrap that right arm in front of the right shin. Bring the left arm behind the back. Try to clasp. If you can't clasp, it's okay. Just the perfect one for you. Deep exhales, deepen in the twist. A couple more deep breaths. Release and switch. Wrap that left arm in front of the left shin, right arm behind. If you can't clasp, or with the exhales, try to deepen in the twist. A couple more deep breaths. Perfect. Release, palms flat. I want to try it here. Lolasana, knees and feet together, palms flat. Bend the elbows slightly. Shift the weight to your arms, knees, and shins off the floor. Jump back to plank, upper dog. 2 downward dog. Excellent. Left leg up. Step left foot between the hands. Slowly come up to crescent. Bring your right ankle over the left kneecap, so it looks like number 4. Just open the hip for a moment. Squeeze the right knee in. Hook right big toe with the first 2 fingers. Left hand to the waist. Stretch the right leg. Lift the chest. Even breath. 2, 1. Knee to chest. Right knee down. Grab top of the right foot. Start to kick the right foot back. Reach the arm to the front. Slightly bend the back. Good. And then gentle release the right foot down. Bring the arms back into the sky. On exhale, easy fold. Come halfway up. Walk or jump to plank. Lower without collapsing. Upper facing dog. To downward dog. Bring your forearms to the ground, dolphin pose. Interlock the fingers, tailbone high. On the inhale, chin beyond your hands, tailbone high on the exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower the hips, chin beyond the hands. Exhale, up. Inhale, down, slow. Exhale, up. Inhale, down, slow. Exhale, up. Inhale, down, slow. Up on the exhale. Lower on the inhale. Up on the exhale. Couple more. Down on the inhale. Up on the exhale. Down on the inhale. Up on the exhale. Down on the inhale. Up on the exhale. One arm at a time. Downward dog. Good. Walk your hands back. Let's go into the squatting position in the back of your mat. Take a couple of breaths in here. Centering. regrouping, breathing. Now, palms flat on the floor, arms straight as you can. Come over tippy toes. And then just play. See if you can gently hop and bring your hips right over the shoulders. Good. Try again. Good. And then let's try it one more time. And then this time, let's try it one more time. And then this time, just try to hold it here as we move into handstands gradually. Optional. You can go into a shape here. Lotus handstands. It might take years for this, but that's the yoga, that's the practice. And then gentle, undo the lotus if you want, lower smoothly. Excellent job. And then let's go to child's pose. Open your knees wider than your torso, bring the forehead to the ground, grab your heels, bring the tip of your tongue to touch the roof of your mouth behind the upper teeth. Just internalize. Really good job, everybody. All right, nice and easy. Come into all fours. I'm going to just turn to face you so it's easy for you to have a visual. So stretch your right leg, bend the left knee. Left arm wrap in front of the left shin. Bring the right arm behind the back. See if you can collapse. Lift the chest. And on the exhale, just easy try to fold down over the right leg. Keep your right foot flexed. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Slowly undo that. Heel to groin pose. Arms stretch to the sky. And exhale, fold over your right leg. Grab your foot if possible. If not, don't worry. Grab what you can. Bring your arms up. Interlock the fingers. Stretch. Exhale, release. Switch. Stretch left leg. Bend the right knee. Wrap the right arm from the inside. Left arm behind. Clasp. Slowly just fold to that degree that feels okay for you. Couple more deep breaths in here. Good. Undo that gentle. Heel to groin. Reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold. Grab what you can. Length. Breathe. All right. Bring your arms up. Interlock the fingers. And then from here, Baddha Konasana. So we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Okay. If possible, turn the soles of the feet to face the sky. A couple of the kind of butterfly wings here. Get those hips nice and loose. A little lubrication there. Okay. As you clasp and you start bending the elbows, you start to fold. Good. Chin toward the collarbone. The main focus here is to relax your hips. Just try to relax those hips. Deep, even breath. Good. Come up. Hook your big toes. Strong center so you don't collapse. And then go ahead and spread the legs nice and wide as you breathe. Look over your right big toe. Focus your gaze. Bend the left elbow, left knee. Let it drift to the left. Start to pull your left big toe close to your left earlobe like a bow. Good. Spread the legs again. We're going to switch sides. Look over the left big toe. Bend the right knee. Pull the right big toe close to your earlobe. Good. And then once again, spread the legs nice and wide. And then slowly bring the legs, feet together. Oh, nice. Stretch for the back of those legs. Breathe. Try to keep your feet up. Stretch the arms. A couple deep breaths here. I'm going to switch, but you stay where you are. And now, lower until everything is on the floor except for your heels. Keep your heels just a drop above the ground. Make sure there's no strain in your lower back, on your arms. Maintain the heels just a drop above the ground. I know it's pretty intense, but try to breathe, right? If you're shaking right now, that's just your nervous system. This pose is known to release negativity. Try to stay relaxed, the shoulders, the neck. A couple more breaths in here. Notice how the tendency is to get stress and strain. Try to relax. Couple more. Almost there. Breathe. Use the breath. Ah, you got it. And then squeeze the knees close to your chest. Happy baby, grab the outer edges of your feet. Maybe gentle rocking yourself side to side. Squeeze the knees back to your chest. Go ahead and easy press the feet over the head down to the floor behind you for plow. You can interlock the fingers. A nice stretch all the way to the back. Then gradually bring the tailbone to the floor. For fish, slide the hands under your bottom. Lift the chest so you place the crown of the head on the ground. You can stick your tongue out on the exhale. On the exhale, you can stick that tongue out. Let everything out. One more time. Deep exhale. Beautiful. Without collapsing, just bring your back to the ground. Release the hands under. Cross right knee over the left one. Open the arms wide. Turn your head to look over the right shoulder. Keep your right shoulder on the ground as you can. Twist the knees down to the left. A couple of breaths. Bring the knees back to center. Undo. Cross now left knee over the right one. Turn. Look over the left shoulder. Twist the knees down to the right. Easy breath. You got it. Undo that. Hug your knees in. Deep inhale. Hold the breath. Squeeze. And on the exhale, release everything into a very sweet Shavasana. Just rest. Enjoy the fruit, the sweet fruit of your effort. Rest. Slowly, you're going to start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Start to bring your arms over your head. Feel that stretch, that space you created. Bring your knees in close to your chest. Gently roll over to your right side into the fetal position. And start to just come up to any comfortable cross-legged seated position. The one is more natural for you. And as you find that natural cross-legged seated position for you, just sit up with a straight spine. Close your eyes. Place your hands anywhere that feels comfortable. Just nice and relaxed. Observe the inner feeling, inner experience. Just try to breathe into your heart. Deep inhale into the heart. Deep exhale from the heart. Let's try it 2 more times. Deeply inhale into your heart. Let the chest, lungs expand. Deep, deep inhale. Exhale deep. One more time. Deep in breath through the heart. Breathe into your heart center. Exhale deep. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the third eye for intuition, for guidance. Tip on the index to your mouth, to your lips for impeccable word. Palms to the heart center. May I help, may I serve as many as possible today. May I contribute. If I cannot help, if I cannot serve, May I not harm anyone or anything. Bow to the earth in gratitude. Namaste.